Alright, hey, HadesOmega here, and we're in the RAV4, and you can't see it, but I'm towing a trailer, alright? So, the last time, so what's going on right now is I'm buying some solar panels, alright? So, one of my goals this year was to install 3 more solar panels on the roof, okay? And I finally found some, alright? I was supposed to buy the batteries first, but I found these solar panels first, so that's what we're gonna go for, okay? So they are Jinko solar panels. I think they are the exact same panels that as the first 2 panels that I bought. Okay, so I knew that they would fit perfectly. I looked at the dimensions. I was like, oh, these are perfect. These are the perfect size. They're about the same size as all the other solar panels. That's the tough thing when you're buying solar panels. You got to make sure they're all the same size. So once you buy one set of panel, well, when you got one set of panels, you're kind of stuck with that size, all right? Now, I've seen houses with different size solar panels on it, if you've got, this amount of room on your roof to put solar panels, then you put that, a certain panel, like if you needed to like put a smaller panel so it fit, like on a certain part of the roof, then yeah, that's what you got to do, That's what I'm gonna say. So anyway, I'm headed to Stockton, California. This is the farthest I've ever driven to buy solar panels. All right, the second farthest is Antioch, California, which we passed we just passed Antioch just now. Oh, I passed the ramp. I passed the off ramp that takes us to Antioch already. All right, so yeah. Stockton is about 70 miles from my place. I know because I use the Army National Guard based in Stockton. so I've been to Stockton many times. It's not the best place in the world, is what I'm gonna say. All right. Anyway, yeah. So this guy, I found these panels on Facebook for $120 each, really cheap. All right. So if you remember, the last solar panels I bought was actually, I think I paid $125 for 3, so but those are like 170 watt panels. They're not as good. So these ones are $120. It's not too bad. The last time I bought Jinko solar panels, the guy sold them for $200 for 2 panels, so that's like $100 a panel. So these aren't too far off. All right, I'm gonna buy 3 of them. All right, so that'll be like $260. All right, so you might be wondering, I'm in my RAV4. I brought the trailer with me because I don't know if they would fit in here. All right, I measured the RAV4 yesterday, and I'm like, you know what? They might fit, but just in case, we'll just take the trailer anyways. Like, it'll be easier to load and unload off the trailer anyway. So, but the pain will be if I want to charge along the way. We got a trailer, and it makes it harder to charge, as well. So, okay, I wish. If we had a trailer, it would be nice if the charge port was in the front of the vehicle, then we park front ways, but then it makes it hard to pull out of the parking spot. Anyway, that's besides the point. We're going to Stockton, this dude's house or wherever right now, to buy these 3 panels. And then I should have my panels for the year. So I just looked at how much I bought the CSUN panels for, and I think it was like a little more than $500. So this is gonna be half the price of the last solar panels I bought. But they make, it's 320 watts versus the 380 watts. They make about like 60 watts less. Okay, yeah, so they make 60 watts less. Anyway, but these are the same old Jinko solar panels that we bought in the first place. So I know they're good. They're good solar panels. They're just not as efficient, and they're used. Okay, so they're used. They're not brand new. Ideally, yeah, it would be nice to buy those CSUN panels that I had last time. But oh yeah, also they're I think they're the aluminum colored ones. So yeah, they're aluminum colored. My plan is, so they're gonna be right. I'm gonna put them right on top of the black solar panels. So I think what my plan is I'm gonna paint the frames black. Okay, that's the plan. Anyway, I'll shoot a video when I get them loaded up, and then I'll shoot another video when I get home, and then we'll take a look at them real quick, and hopefully they'll be in good shape. I hope they look like they were in good shape in the pictures. I will definitely inspect them and check how much power they make. It's cloudy today, so they're probably not going to make, if they make more than 100 volts, I'll be happy. All right, and I just blew through all the power in the battery of the RAV4, so we're running on gasoline now. Gasoline and electric. All right, here's we go. So another thing I wish is if I'd known I was gonna have like 9 solar panels in the future, I wish I just bought all 9 right away. so yeah, it went from having 2 solar panels to 3 solar panels, then 6 solar panels, and then now we're gonna have 9 solar panels. and possibly 12 if I decide to put those smaller panels that I bought, you know. So yeah, I'm kind of. If I had planned for the future, I probably would have been better off buying like a whole bunch of solar panels, like all those CSUN solar panels. But then that would cost a lot. Those CSUN panels were expensive. These are literally the ones I'm going to buy right now are like half the price. So I guess I can't complain. Like money's kind of tight right now, is what I'll say. All right, but the solar panel system or solar power system is working great. I'm using that power that that I've stored in the batteries to power my RAV4. I use it to pick up these other solar panels. so it's pretty cool. And yeah, I would like to be able to charge most of the battery with solar power. All right, he's back here. There we go. I got him. The dude said he had like 18 panels too, so if I want to buy more, I can come back, okay? So, but yeah, here they are. 3 Jinko solar panels. And it's I got it strapped to my Harbor Freight trailer. I don't know if it would have fit in there. I will try and see if it fits in there, but I think it's a little too long, and it might be a little too wide for the RAV4, so. But when I come back and I get it off the trailer, when I get the trailer off, I'll see if it fits in there, just for future reference. Yeah, so there it is, pretty cool. Yeah, so I got it tied down here and then over there, and it fits the trailer perfect. Like, you could probably put a little bit longer panel, a little bit wider, but these bungee cords help keep it in place. These are what's keeping my ramp sides from flopping over. I probably wouldn't hesitate to put maybe like 5 more panels on there, you know. Okay, so let's get these home. All right, here's we go. Alright, hey, HadesOmega here. I made it back home, alright. I think the solar panels made it okay. Man, I couldn't see them like the whole time. The trailer is just like too freaking small, man. Sometimes I thought like, hey, is the trailer even back there? Like, you can't even feel, yeah, you can't even feel it, that trailer being towed by this. This thing has like so much power. Anyway, so here they are. I'm not gonna go too much into detail with them. But there it is. This is pretty much the same solar panels as the 2 solar panels up there. All right, that's the Jinko ones, and then that's the Trina one. All right, it's the weakest one out of all of them, but hey, I got a good deal on them, so I can't complain. I just needed 3 more panels. All right, so with these extra 3 panels, when we do get them up there, should give us about 900 watts. All right, 960 to be exact, but you never get the full number. Is what I'm gonna say, okay? But yeah, I should probably, before the sun comes down, I should test the voltage. I didn't test the voltage while I was there, but he was like, yeah, it should be fine. So yeah, so the story about these solar panels, all right, are that he said that his brother worked at a solar panel company or something, and they were doing some kind of well, it's like they're doing some kind of solar stuff, and they had to program like a system. They use it for training. They use these panels for training, and I guess they had it mounted on those tilting solar systems or whatever, you know, it has a tracking system on it, all right, and so I guess they use it for training to program the tracker or something, kind of like a, you know, like a satellite, how a satellite follows the satellite, you know, the dish follows the satellite. Well, I guess it's the same thing with the solar panels, except they follow the sun. All right, and that, you know, there's a specific program for it, and it moves throughout the day, and so that way you can get the most power out of your solar panels because they're always facing the right direction. All right, the only thing that'll prevent you from getting more power, or the you know, the right amount of power, is, well, obviously the weather, the clouds. All right, like it is right now. It's not very sunny right now. Okay, but yeah, so these are the solar panels, and he said he bought them off of the company his brother was working for, I guess because they moved to like Miami or something, because they said they couldn't afford it here or something, and then they had all these solar panels, so he bought them all, and he's going to install some on his house, and then these are the extra ones he's selling. He asked me, like, hey, if you want more, just let me know. I'll see if I got it. He had one more. He had 4 of them at that house. That house was actually his dad's house too. So, but anyway, let's take a quick look at the specs. I will be washing all these solar panels. Like, I wouldn't have washed them, but he rinsed it off with water so I could check for cracks. All right, that was the one thing I was worried about the most. There's a big scratch here. I don't know how that happened. Maybe it happened when I was transporting it. I think we can buff that out or something. That's fine. All right, but yeah, I will be inspecting all the panels more closely, and then we'll see. They look like they're in good shape. He said that they only use them for a year, so these panels are pretty new. They're practically new. Like I said, solar panels last like more than like 20 years, all right, depending on how you take care of them and stuff. But yeah, and these are good solar panels. So let's take a look at the sticker, and then that's it. I'm just gonna clean them and then check the voltage and everything. But if I find anything odd, I'll let you guys know. All right, but here it is. So there's the MC4 connectors. They look like they're in good shape. Let's hold this out here. Okay. So this is a photovoltaic module, all right, PV module. It's made in Penang, Malaysia, all right, just like the ones we had before. I wonder what the serial number, if there's some kind of, there's a serial number right here. But we can compare it to the other ones. But so this is a 320 watt panel, all right, that's the maximum power, all right, and the voltage is 37.4 volts, all right. That's rough. It should be about 40 volts when you check it, and it's 8.58 amps power current, and then open circuit voltage is 46.4. That's right. I think the last time I checked one of these is like 40 something volts, 44. And then the short circuit current is 9 amps. Okay, and I'm not going to go over the other stuff. Yeah, good solar panel. All right. Oh, and so if you're wondering where I'm going to put these panels, all right, so we got string 1 right here, string 2, so string 3, all right, this is going to be string 3 right here. String 3 is going to be right on top of string 2, okay, basically. That's the best place to put it. Boy, there's still a lot of room on the side to put solar panels too. Yeah, I know. If I could add another, if I could add another 3rd string on the top, I don't know if there's enough room up there, but we could definitely add one more string on top of this. If we could add 3 strings there, you can add 3 of these panels going upwards, and then you could string those together. So yeah, but I think the max is 80 amps. That's 4 strings, and I think these are putting out. So these solar panels are in series right now, all right? So
So we get the higher voltage but lower current, all right? So the current coming off of these is the equivalent to like one panel, all right? So these are like 8 amps. So it's only like a total of 16 amps coming out of there, all right? So we're probably pushing about 120, 130 volts, maybe 140. But we're only putting out about like, let's say 20 amps at most, all right? So with this extra string, we'll probably put out 30 amps. So we still got a lot of, yeah, we still got a lot of room to build it up. That's what we'll say. Yeah. So if I wanted to add more panels, I don't know. We'll have to see how it works out when I get that other battery. But so the plan is, yeah, so the plan is I gotta buy the batteries first, all right? So I was supposed to buy the batteries first, and then I was supposed to put the solar panels out. So these solar panels will not go up until the well, what I will do is I'll get the parts together to put it up, all right? It's still gonna take a while to get all the hardware together. It always does, you know, it's a lot of shopping. You figure HadesOmega is pretty good at it by now, though. But yeah, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna get I'm gonna order another set of batteries, all right? But it's gonna take a long time for it to get here, and I'm kind of broke right now. So I gotta. The only reason I bought these is because I've been looking at solar panels and I haven't been able to find any for a while, and then I just finally did. So I went and bought those panels, and like I said, they were cheap. They were $120 each. That's a really good deal, man. Like I said, I bought the 2 that are up there currently for $200. So these ones are probably newer than those ones. I don't know how old those other ones are, but he said they only used those for like a year, and they didn't really. He told me they didn't really use it. They used it for training. That was it. All right. I guess they just turned it on and turned it off or whatever. I don't know, man. I don't know what the heck they were doing with it, but they were using some kind of tracking system with it. But yeah. So that's the plan. I guess still got to get the battery and then build it and then put it in there, and then we can put the other solar panels up, all right? But in the meantime, like I said, I will start buying the hardware, all right? But yeah, I don't have money to buy batteries right now, so I gotta save some money, and then we'll buy the batteries. But we need to buy them as soon as possible because they take a long time to get here. All right, here's we go. All right, HadesOmega here. I just got done washing the solar panels with the soap and water. All right. Yeah, they all look good. No cracks, nothing. This one has a scratch on it. I'm see if I can fix that with some what's that word? Clay bar. I'll see if I can clay bar that. I gotta let it dry first. So I checked this one out, and this is at 40 volts. So I'm gonna go check the other ones out right while we still have a little bit of sunlight left. All right. So these are all of them. Great shape. I don't know what this stuff is. Yeah, there's something on here. I have to do a little detailing on these, but I think it should be fine. All right, so that's the first wash, and then at some point we're gonna paint these black. All right, because the ones that are on, the ones that I'm putting these right next to are black, so I'm gonna go paint the frames black. Yeah, paint it mostly black anyways. All right, so kind of annoying. There's like a, I don't know, it's a water spot or something. There's some kind of like a stain or something on these. So what I might do is I might try to clay bar all of them. I have this stuff called F11, and it makes the surface super slippery. So if it gets if dirt gets on it, I can just rinse it off with the hose later, you know. But I don't know, we'll see. We can try that out. But yeah, I think what I might do is clay bar it, because there's some stuff that didn't come off. So, but yeah, it's okay. We're not putting them on the roof yet. So, but yeah, that one has the scratches. This one has this kind of residue all over it too. So hopefully the clay bar will take all that out. I don't wonder how long it would take to clay bar this. It's kind of big. All right. Well, anyway, I'm just gonna store them away for now. Here's where